Blessings, 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 blessings. Let's give thanks and praise unto the Heavenly Father for His guidance and protection, His grace and mercy, His everlasting love, and to know that without Him nothing is possible. Calling upon Him for His blessings and His love upon my children, dear children, my family and friends, and all loved ones. Welcome to How Can I Help Speak on this channel, and this is Murphy. Now tonight, this one is very, very hard, honestly. And when I say hard, people, mothers for one, you're going to feel this one. And I want you guys to really listen to this video closely. There's a little boy that put out a video about killing himself. And I'm telling you, man, it's one of the most disturbing things I hear for a long time. Now, I for one can't guarantee you that this little boy is really dead. But a few people said he is, but I don't have any concrete evidence that he is dead. But I'm gonna play, I'm not gonna show the video. I'm just gonna play it, and you guys can listen to the little boy and hear what he's saying. And then after I'll come back and speak some more on it.
Probably know by now 17. And maybe not. Maybe gonna save me. I'm in a hospital right now. I'm not sure. But I don't want to be saved again. First time I try to commit suicide, never want to be saved. But I make myself get saved because I couldn't be a pain. Number one reason why I kill myself is because you see, I take words to my heart. Like, for example, if I want to say, the boy like an idiot to see, like Auntie Joy will say. I take it to heart and feel that me are
Auntie Joy.
and I feel bad about it. And when I try to be nice, it just not work. You know, like when people cut me, like Auntie Joy almost every day and complain about me. Number two reason why I do it. The day when, well, it takes, the school work hard, and I know, I don't feel like I have a pass the test. And I know that when I pass the test, I can't go back home. So it don't really make no sense to try when I not go reach nowhere. And so, sometimes I get bullied at school. I mean,
Just want to pause it for a second. You hear what him say? The test for their school. It true him know him not going to reach nowhere. Him not worry about it. So to show that the words that we speak, things that we say, especially to these children nowadays, they're not like us when we grew up back in the 60s and the 50s. These children are very, very different. We gotta be careful of the things that we are saying to them. You hear him always talk about Auntie Joy, who always say my idiot and all these things, and he doesn't like it. And he's not the first one. He's not the only one. Ain't gonna stray. We're gonna get back into it.
the fight. If I never used to fight yet. But I try to stop now. My one fight I get in a from because there's nothing in a first war. Yeah. People just like me eat the palm bus at school. Then just act like I eat that funny bus. I love Lizzie Kane and like I feel like we shot them at some time and kill them. That me they go and do when we go kill people. I would have done that treatment, but I said no. I do that. But I'm just read to myself that type better way. Sometimes I feel careful like words and not say to pity them. Because they will take it to heart and go lose something for it, kill themselves like me. Yeah. Later. Rest in peace.
Little boy like him is about 10 years old. If him is that old. Him feel like kill himself. Him make a video say him a go kill himself and him try it already. At his age him not supposed to think them way there. And from we've been growing up, we always hear that the words that we speak, it have power in it. The things that we say to people, man. And sometimes parents, we say some things to these children. And we have to think about the things that we are saying to them. They're not as tough as us when we were growing up, back in our days. They are not as tough as us. The things that we take and we put up with, they are not taking it and they are not putting up with it. I heard about a little girl that wanted to go out to some party and her mother didn't let her go, or she and her mother got into it and her mother must have beat her with a piece of board or whatever it is, and she ended up kill herself right after that. I'm not saying that because the mother told her she can't go out, the mother is wrong. No, mother is right. You have to put your foot down. But there must be more than that. Why that child killed herself? This little boy making video about killing himself, suicide video. And like I said, a few people say, yes, he's dead. He dead last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that. Kill himself. Must be used him stepfather revolver and shot himself. If that's true, I don't know. But I can't show no picture of this little boy because I don't know if this is real. But if it's not real, it's something for parents to look at and something for us to listen to when children speak to us. We have to listen to them. We have to hear where they're coming from. Sometimes we just can't run them away and ignore what they're saying and call them all kind of names. That ain't right. It's not right at all. Young little boy, can't be more than about 10 years old. Talking about killing himself. See, you know, you have sometimes, you have some of these parents, you know. Sometimes, some of these women, I should say, you end up with some man who you definitely know that is hopeless. He ain't got nothing going on, no good, nothing. And because it may look cute or whatever the case may be, you lay down and you do your thing. Then baby come, then man run, we're gone. Man no response for that. Man no have nothing to do with that responsibility because all him want was just to sleep with you. And him got that, so him gone. Him no care about what left behind or what's going through or the life that coming. You ladies have to really think about the things that you know do, man. Cuteness not work no more, man, and have to stop the cuteness business, man. You can't lay down with man because him cute and then him a leave you with 1, 2, 3, 4 picnic. Then when stress reach and everything reach you, take it out on the child. Because you guys have been doing that, it's all over social media. You know, take it out on the children them. Like it's for them fault why, you know, you're under so much pressure. Some of these kids are like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 year old. And kids will always be kids. They will always be kids. But they're not the reason why the father is not around. We need to take time, relax, before you go ahead and do some of these things that you're doing and say some of these things that you guys are saying. Because your children are getting hurt, and they're getting hurt real bad. I try my best to watch the words that come out of my mouth when I speak to my children and my grandchildren. Because trust me, the last thing I want to know is that any one of them is upset or any one of them feel any way because of me. I don't like it. I don't like no one making me feel that way, so I try not to do it to them. And I try not to make sure that they don't do it to their children. Some of the things that have been said to these children, man, they take it to heart. They take it to heart.
That time better way. And sometimes I have to be careful like words and not say to pity them. Because they will take it to heart and I'm going to lose something bad, kill themselves like me. Yeah. Later. Rest in peace.
As the kid says, later. That's what I'm gonna say too, man. Later. Mothers and fathers, aunts, nieces, nephew, cousin. The older ones, be careful of the things that you say to the younger ones, because it affects them deeply. Deeply. Before I close off this video, I want to speak on another incident this incident will happen, I think, about in October, where a group of little boys hold down this other little boy back home and push a piece of stick up in his bum. Oh God, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. The big ones are taking advantage of the little ones, and the little ones are taking advantage of each other. Where these kids get this idea from for hold on one of them little friend and push up stick in him bottom? That him I forgot doctor pull out stick from out a piece of stick from out him bum because the stick broke off up in there. The mother go to the police station to make a report about it, I guess 2 days in a row, and maybe it seemed like she wasn't getting anywhere. She decided to get a little bit loud. Then she got arrested because no one were taking her serious or taking her statement or whatever the case may be. It was said that that lady is very a nuisance at times. So they know her to be a lot, carry on like that. But regardless of what, somebody come down there to report something that somebody pushed stick up in their child's bum. That's not a joke. Somebody should have taken that woman into an office and sit down and speak with her and find out what's going on. Instead to put handcuff on the woman. That's not right. I don't know what to say about this incident with these little boys, but I don't see what reason they could have to push a piece of stick up into another little one's bum. What reason? This video is really hard. I've made video before and I said, it really bothered me inside and, it really hurts me. But this one really, Wow. This is sad, man. Sad. Auntie Joy, Auntie Bev, Aunt Merle, Auntie Christine, Auntie Rosemary, every one of the auntie me talk about, because you hear him call out, say auntie, say a lot of things to him. I talk to uncles, to cousins, to be careful of the things that you're saying to your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. Be careful. And sometimes we say some very, very harsh things, because I've heard parents say some things to their children, and I for one can't believe that they're talking to their children like that. I've heard it in the mall, I've heard it on the bus. I heard one girl talk to her son about in the early summer this year, and the way how she was talking to him and the word that she used, I thought there was somebody else she was talking to. But I didn't see nobody around but the little boy, and she had one in the stroller. Sad. Very, very sad. People, we have to be careful. Treat these little princess and princesses the way they're supposed to be treated. Take care of them. Don't hurt them. Don't mistreat them. They don't deserve it. They didn't ask to come here. They did not ask to come here. And they end up here, and then we're giving them bad treatment. That ain't good. That ain't good. And for these kids that hold down their little friend or this other little kid and do that to them, you know, I don't know. I don't know your reason, but I can't find no reason for you to, for more than two of you, three of you, to hold down another little one and do that. There's, this is why the government in every country need to spend more on the youths, on the children, need to spend more on them, give them more facilities, more place for them to go and spend that, let out that energy that they have. A lot of them don't have anywhere to go after school. A lot of them who ain't going to school don't have nowhere to go when they wake up in the morning. Gotta make it so there's things for them to do that can occupy their mind. Let them focus on something else, instead of, because they got all this energy and they don't know what else to do, they go either hurt one of their little friend or even hurt themselves. It has to stop. We have to help them. We have to do more than we're doing. So with that said, I'm going to close out this video by saying peace, love, and happiness to each and every one. And treat these children better. With that said, God is good, and without Him I am nothing. This is How Can I Help Speak on This. Like, share, and subscribe. Bless.